Bangladesh facing an unprecedented crisis, but we will return. Senior Awami League leader, exclusive Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir, in an exclusive interview with CNN News 18, said Bangladesh was going through an unprecedented crisis but the Sheikh Hasina party would eventually return to the country to fight for democracy. Qadir, who is currently lodged at an undisclosed location, said Bangladesh currently is being driven by a foreign-backed conspiracy to oust Sheikh Hasina and suppress democratic forces. He also warned that the current political landscape has been hijacked by extremist forces, and insisted that the people of Bangladesh are yearning for the return of stability that existed under the Hasina government. Edited excerpt show. Do you assess the current situation in Bangladesh? This situation is extremely uncertain. People are living in fear and desperately waiting for better days. Many now say openly that the country was in a better state during Sheikh Hasina's regime. Everything changed on August 5, 2024, a dark day for Bangladesh. On that day, a horrific scenario unfolded. Militants, fundamentalists, terrorists, and miscreants came together and launched coordinated attacks. We were shocked by the scale of the violence. Since then, minorities have been targeted, and women are living under constant threat. It was the beginning of a new and dangerous political spectrum in our country. Recently, Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus met BNP's Tariq Rahman in London. What's your take on that? Muhammad Yunus' recent visit to London raised many questions. He did not engage in any official diplomatic meetings, not even the British Prime Minister met him. Instead, he faced massive protests from the Bangladeshi diaspora. More significantly, he met Tariq Rahman, a convicted fugitive. They discussed holding elections in February, although Yunus had earlier stated April. This flip-flop shows the lack of seriousness and transparency. His real aim was to persuade Tariq, nothing more. I know for a fact that his current allies NCP and Jamaat Islami are unhappy with this meeting. The entire scenario is now volatile and unpredictable. Given that the Awami League is banned from political activity, how do you plan to contest the elections? Let me be very clear, the elections are highly unpredictable. All the fundamentalist and extremist forces are united against the Awami League because they know that if we contest, they will be defeated. This entire effort is a conspiracy to eliminate Sheikh Hasina from politics and prevent a free and fair election. Muhammad Yunus sees India and the Awami League under Sheikh Hasina as his two main enemies. His agenda is not just political, it's to malign India and dismantle democratic institutions in Bangladesh. What exactly happened on August 5, 2024 That day was a foreign-backed conspiracy. It wasn't spontaneous, it was orchestrated mob violence with extremists in the driver's seat. I narrowly escaped the violence and got out safely. It was one of the most terrifying days of my life. I cannot forget it. Since then, Bangladesh has changed for the worse. Minorities are under attack, and women live in fear. They can't even step outside after dark. Do you acknowledge that the Awami League may have made mistakes? We are open to self-reflection. There may have been mistakes. We are ready to assess and correct ourselves. But let's not forget, fundamentalist and extremist groups have one goal: to keep the Awami League out of the democratic process. They know very well that in a fair election, they cannot win against us. How do you view the recent statements from the Army Chief? The Army Chief has made a bold and commendable statement. At this crucial moment, he must take decisive steps. The people of Bangladesh are looking to the armed forces for stability and protection. We hope he will act in the nation's interest. What is your message to the people of Bangladesh? Sheikh Hasina and we will return. That is our homeland. Our roots are there. We are victims of a conspiracy, domestic and foreign, but we are not defeated. We will fight to the end for our country. Swipe left for next video. Despite the threats, despite the fear, we are determined. Bangladesh belongs to its people, not to extremists or conspirators. We will be back. Right now, the condition of minorities and women is dire. Many are afraid to leave their homes. But we will stand up, we will resist, and we will restore democracy. We are not giving up. Latest blogs.